My name's Paul Wood, former Warrington Wolves player. Played 337 games for the club, Super League games. Was here for 17 years. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Managed to win a few Challenge Cups, which were really the pinnacle of my career, really, with this great club. So, it's great to be part of the history of the Warrington Wolves, and something that'll always be with me. I think one of the biggest setbacks we face in rugby league is probably just having the tools to navigate through a journey that basically goes up and down. You get injuries, you get dropped, and sometimes it's not life or death situation. But I think when you're in it and you're amongst it, and you put so much pressure on yourself as well, like that can be challenging as a rugby league player, because your expectations are so high. You want to achieve, and you want to do well for not only yourself and your family, but you also want to do well for the fans, because you appreciate the fact that they turn out in all weather and they travel all over the country, and it costs, considerable amount of money to support your team. Predominantly when you look at working class areas where rugby league is played, you can see that there is a stigma around talking around sort of the mental health aspect of life, really. And, I can see some people who are really, really struggling, and even then struggle to admit that they are struggling, and to sort of want to change. And that's the key to all this, is that we have to want to change, and we have to have the courage sometimes just to speak up and seek help. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all go through challenging times in life, but I suppose, one of the key messages to a programme like Offload is that many men have walked before them, and sort of seen the light at the end of it, and are doing, extraordinarily well now. The Offload programme's really important. We've seen some drastic transformations, we listen to some of the stories that people who have gone through the programme, and it's been absolutely life-changing. People have, sort of saved relationships. People have changed careers, and found, sort of what's really valuable to them. And, people's have gone from, really, dark places and feeling like they was in crisis to absolutely, excelling in life. So I've seen it firsthand. I speak to the people that have gone through the Offload programme in various different environments, and, it's been a key cornerstone, really, to their change, really, and to facilitate that change. I think my advice to anyone struggling is, come down and give it a go. And, I was listening to something the other day where a guy was giving a lecture, and he said, don't believe anything that I said, just come and try it. And that's my advice, don't take my word for it. Just come and try it, experience it, and give it a go. Because, again, I've seen people's lives transform through, learning how to deal with difficult situations. And we only know what we know. If we only know a certain set of behaviours, we'll always go back to those behaviours. So sometimes it's about learning new behaviours, and, this is what Offload's about. It's about, sort of, if you're going through them challenging times, then, you can use a selection of tools and navigate through it.